if we go to Brawlhaven or we have Miami Dome, I really think the battle boots are going to be the shining factor here.
Yeah, I mean, watching high-level battle boots has been really interesting for me because I've been hopping on ranked recently, and do people press buttons with the that weapon? But seeing the ability to be more reserved, seeing what top players are able to do with it, it's really fascinating to see. So looking forward to this. We've got game number 1 of our last set of the evening.
All right.
And then they're standing still.
Ian? Oh, there we go. Ian woke up. He's out of cryostasis.
There's like a mutual bit of respect. Like, are we just gonna wait a little bit? But
we'll wait for the weapons. Oh.
No waiting anymore. That first stock coming in from Lily. Oh, it's it. Connection. Okay.
Yeah. All good. All good.
I was getting hyped. I was so ready to be like, oh my god, look at the early 0 to KO, if you will. And none of that. So we're gonna be seeing whatever these issues are, getting them all sorted out very shortly.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we get to see same stage select process again. I think we will. The battle boots are going to find so much impact on Small Haven. I mean, we talk about that with pretty much every weapon, but I mean, just all the offstage play that we got to see earlier today was incredible. I can only imagine what it's like when you have such a small blast zone on each side.
And not even just the blast zones, like not having any platforms to kind of run away to against battle boots seems really hard to deal with because they control that grounded space so well.
All right, let's see as we get into game number 1 here of our final block of the evening. All right.
And there we go. That's much better.
Yeah, no mutual respect this time. It's just straight on hits on hits.
Yeah, boots, guitars, pretty stubby weapons for both of them. Hit very quick, hit very hard.
Yeah, the battle boots again, just such an oppressive value here. The guitars might have a good chance of bringing it back though, a lot of offstage play. If I had to guess, and I don't know if there's any way we can really track this, I would say at least 80% of this series is gonna be offstage.
Yeah, I can definitely see it. I can definitely see it. But yeah, now we have the actual early KO here.
As this time not tech issues anymore.
Yeah, history repeating itself, but in the actual game, it's just a warm-up of being down a stock. And to mentally prepare yourself.
Yeah, he was just practicing the trial run. But hey, that might not be the case for much longer. Ian's been able to be super aggressive on both ledges of the map. But I'm wondering though, Lily's not able to find the recovery. The perfect distance has been made by Ian to make sure the boots cannot attack through the sword, throwing weapons into the air, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. Even if we want to factor in before the tech pause, Ian has such a slow start, but just ramps up so quickly, and this is infinitely faster than the previous series that he played in. And so, again, this sword, it's oppressive. Lily has no room to move around whatsoever. This could be a really strong start.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing some empty hops here from Lily, which I do really like, something that's like not utilized enough because everyone expects you to jump in. Those are the types of reads that people go for. So if you're able to kind of bait something out, which you have to against something like this sword, that's, that's your ticket to success.
Oh, it's 2-2. Deep into the orange. Lily, though, finding some impact with the boots, has to go back over to the gauntlets. Boots can't be picked up anymore, and look at that punish! Ian was just ready and waiting. Found so much right there. And now Ian with that small
still
lead.
In place. Go ahead.
Just such a small lead, but now it's even again, Bio.
Yeah, I mean, very, very back and forth. We do have Lily in control of the weapons, but, only so much you can do off of that. Finds a small opening, some extra credit, if you will, for your time, but yeah, it's anyone's game at this point.
It really is. And I want to see these battle boots succeed. I want to see more impact. I want to see more wild combos, but Ian is just completely shutting them down. Everywhere Lily tries to go, Ian's there with just the side air. Even off stage, signature goes down. Lily just barely able to survive and hold on, but not for much longer. No chance of recovery. Game number 1 handedly in Ian's favor.
Yeah, and that spacing at the end was beautiful as well. Just jump up, wait for the drift in, you're out of here. So we're actually going to be quickly going into our second game here. We might even not have time for the replay. They're that fast.
Sorry, replay, man.
They got places to be. No, we got it. We're loading in to this second game.
Oh wait, now we're with the demon. I feel like there's a lot more flexibility here. I would say for the boots, I feel like the boots should have benefited a lot from Small Haven, but now maybe the gauntlets can find a lot more impact by just stringing stuff together in a neutral game. But again, right now we're just seeing a lot of Katars, a lot of ledge guarding, and now Lily's able to find some impact here. And oh my. Is that the beginning? No. Great spot dodge from Ian ensures that they can survive a little bit longer on this first stock. Recovery goes into the air. Lily's hopping and dodging around. Still taking a brunt of the damage though, but still just about evened up.
And I mean, the whole deal with the set is, you know, if Lily's able to find the hard callouts, we've seen how quick those stocks can melt. But consistently, over the course of the game, like, Ian is getting more openings. Ian is the one who's winning in neutral more and more often. So the longer this game goes on, you know, the more Ian's going to be able to get out of it.
Off stage. Ian chasing down Lily yet again. This has been the working strategy so far. And I don't see Ian really changing it up that much at all. It's up to Lily now. The onus is on them, and there it is. The recovery comes through. Now they have the battle boots again. They throw it into the air like they just don't care, but they most certainly do. They grab the boots back again, and they're trying to shove Ian off the stage. And there it is. An absolute pummeling. Signatures abound everywhere you look, but Ian's just trying to displace themselves with these gravity cancel.
Oh, there it is!
No! Tesca does it again! Lily almost a 0 to a straight KO. Ian never had a chance of recovery.
And that's what I mean. It's like Lily finds those reads, and you just melt. You evaporate. So yeah, the question is for Ian now, it's just like, can you avoid those massive openings? Because if you can, like, I still think this is within the realm of possibility. For someone like Ian, like, I think this is doable.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's a matter now of making sure Lily cannot cook with those boots. Oh.
Oh, some cooking.
What?
I'm feeling some heat. Is it hot in here?
What are they cooking? Oh no! Oh, but the spot dodge, that's what I mean! Ian needs that, but just barely makes it back onto the stage. Red in damage. So little left on this final stock. They just need one miraculous hit, but the ground pound misses, and they can't recover. Neither one of them, but luckily Lily had just a little bit of more of a stock.
Yeah, I mean, as we say in the industry, we take those.
Yeah.
We
go next.
absolutely take those. And so yeah, game number 3, 1 game apiece. And I think it's still going to be the same story. I think it really comes down to, like, can Lily get those really, really early stock KOs? Because without that, I do think, again, Ian, over the course of the game, will be able to just close it out.
Now, I wasn't able to see the stage select because we just went by way, way too quickly, these two players. But I'm wondering, did Ian select into Small Haven? Because I feel like that benefits him a lot more than Lily, because Lily wasn't really able to string together a lot of those battle boost combos on this stage, but was able to on Demon a lot more. And now we're kind of seeing that come to fruition. Ian's taking a lot of damage, but did bring Lily into the air. Now Lily, somewhat frolicking, just trying to find that next weapon, but Ian, a really good setup there. Oh, it's just a back and forth for who can go off stage. All these signatures not connecting at all. And all the weapons stolen away from Lily.
Yeah, I mean, I respect the attempt of Lily to go for an edge guard unarmed. You know, everyone expects you to go and grab the weapon, but if you mess it up, suddenly you got nothing. You're fighting an opponent with a very, very capable sword.
Okay, battle boots are back in the hands of Lily. We're just like sitting here in awe at the battle boots, just waiting to see what the next crazy thing will be, and there it is. Right from mid-stage, a KO against Ian.
And I mean, yeah, Lily does end up closing out the stock. You saw how long that took, and you saw, like, they took a decent amount of damage in the process. So, like, if Lily isn't able to find those reads, look at that. Wow. Look at how early that was on Ian's side. And this is the exact opposite of what I expected too. Like, Ian's supposed to be the one who's like, you know, you get you into the deep red health and then finds a consistent KO. But no, Ian's the one pressing the advantage now.
Well, that's what I like about these two going up against each other, is that Tesca and Azuri both have a lot of those wild moves that have just perfect angles to the gravity cancel and just bring you off stage with no chance of recovery. And Ian, that's why they're trying to bring Lily off stage. They're trying to go for that gravity cancel neutral sig, just shoving them down to the blast zone. But with Lily, you don't really need to do that. You could do that from mid stage like we had seen in the last 2 stages. But problem is though, Lily's not able to set up with the battle boots here. And because of that, Ian's just moving around everywhere. They're able to find that chip damage, but the Katars, these simple side lights, are just doing so much impact. But when you have a weapon throw and not able to recover, a stomp to the face will send you down. Now it's down to 1-1 stocks.
1-1 and battle boots on deck as well. Sure, you have the life lead, but I don't know if that matters. This, like that dodge back could have just been the entire game.
Oh, battle boots are cooking up again.
Yep.
Almost off stage, Ian. Playing a dangerous game right now. They could go for the gravity cancel, but no. Opting for safety instead. Lily's off stage though. Very far deep down, but so are they both. Again, playing for the aerials. No chance of a recovery just yet. The sword's back out, and this could be a good chance to have Lily play for spacing, but no! Perfect timing there on the brink of going down. It's going to be a side air to allow Ian to take that lead back.
Yeah, Ian, their dodging just got so much better. Like, all of the setups that Lily was going for just dodged away from. I mean, there's nothing you can really do in that instance. And so when, you know, you have a character that's so volatile, that's so coin flippy like that, that's just kind of the nature of the game. It's like you go, you got 2 ways you can dodge for a lot of these setups. You know, dodge in and out, because these players are able to, you know, jump and descend into cover, you know, up and down dodges as well. So it's like that persistent 50-50 is just a gamble you got to take every single time. And if you don't get the if you don't get the openings to take that gamble, then you're just going to lose out as the game goes on.
Well, let's talk about 50-50's bio, because so far we've only had 2 different stages this series. 2 small Brawl Havens and 1 Demon. Ian won both small Brawl Havens, and Lily won the only time on Demon. Does that mean we're going to a game 5?
I mean, if you want to have, you know, the association with the stages, I think so. But I really think, like, it was less... I don't think the stages were a massive factor.
Really?
Either. I really don't. I think, like, it comes down to, again, like, the openings will still work either way, no matter what stage you're on. Because I think, like, Lily's whole game plan... Sure, there's smaller stages on Haven, or smaller blast zones on Haven, but it still works once you go over here as well.
Absolutely, but I think Lily has just a lot more room to set up with the battle boots, and we're seeing that right now. There's been some crazy strings. Lily has been able to find so much damage against Ian so early on, and now Ian off stage doesn't have any weapons at all, is able to get back onto the platform, but now battle boots are out. Good for the post stage. There it is. Ledge guard is abound, and now Lily takes the lead. Again, these are the only 2 games we've seen on Demon where Lily takes that opening stop.
I mean, I may eat my words. We'll see.
Okay.
I still, like, my money is still on Ian.
I'm with it.
My money seems to be well placed as of right now.
Oh, okay, I see you. Well, all right, well, let's see what Lily does here next, because Katars are out and so are the battle boots. There's a lot of oppressive control coming out from Ian, but Lily's trying to back up and just look for that initial setup. These initial setups have been the hardest part about Lily's kit with the battle boots, but when they do set up, it's easier said than done. But Ian has been able to get out of them. Again, the chip damage we've been talking about has been applied, but oh, Ian trying to set up for the offstage gravity cancel. They weren't able to succeed. Instead, Lily back onto the stage, throws the battle boots away, and now gets back to the gauntlets.
Yeah, they both throw their weapons at each other, but Lily's right next to another. bit of a miscalculation there on the trade, but still, Ian holding strong, fairly even game here. And this could, that could have determined the entire set, but no, Lily manages to sneak back on.
Yeah, agree or disagree? You're completely right, Bio. This next stock goes down could determine the entire series. All for tournament life right now, possibly. Lily throws the gauntlets into the air, trying to catch out Ian if they overextend and go for the recovery up above. Battle boots are back out, and Ian's so close to the blast zone. Recovery so far away, barely inches back onto the ledge, and Lily has to play safe. They don't want to overextend either. They had the perfect opportunity, but they don't want to be taken advantage of in that situation. Instead, Ian's back, full force. The recovery doesn't connect from either one of the players. The swipe the side air, the sword's back out, and it's an unarmed Lily. And now they're off stage. They go for the recovery, they make it back on, but this weapon throw connects. Ian's in the perfect spot. The side air goes through, and now Lily's down to 1 stock.
And can you equalize? Like, you gotta get one big read here, because if your stock starts to go like it is right now, it's so hard to close that gap. But we got the battle boots. It's 1-1, 2-1 in Ian's favor. Pressure is on Lily to close this out. You got the battle boots. You got your preferred stage. Can you make it work?
Oh, but the setups, now not on the ground, instead aerial. The pressures are mounted. You can see these setups being deliberate. The spacing, the control from both these players. They know the importance here. Every single one of these hits matters. The way these hits can displace you as well. It all factors into what the next move will be. Ledge guard, neutral game, ledge guard, back to the neutral game again.
Look at these diagonal dodges they're doing back into the ground. Just jump up, go back, jump up, go back. Like, they're playing so patient, which is not what I was expecting to see from this region at all. But there is the call out on the jump. And Lily, I'm gonna hold the L on it. L for Lily. When Lily picks up the W.
If we're going by that, Lily has 3 L's in their name. That means 3 potential wins here to take away the series.
3 L's I have to hold now.
Oh no. Oh no.
But that's fine. That's fine. I'll take Lily's L so Lily can get the W.
Do 3 L's make a W?
Do 3 left turns make a right?
Alphabet mathematics. And we're going back to Demon. It was such a close game 4. And this statistically should be in Lily's favor. But the gauntlets are back out. And one thing I like about Demon is that we do get to see Lily shine a lot more with the gauntlet play, especially in the early game. In the mid game, when we get the second and maybe early last stock, not so much. It's all battle boots. But Ian has been a little bit more linear. They've been almost solely Katars.
Really good call out. Oh, and actually able to get the gravity cancel. Take that early for stock. A complete 180 of the last game.
These small adjustments that Ian has made. We talked about it from the previous series. They weren't playing well in the beginning. They played a little slow in game 1 all the same. But these micro adjustments that they're making again, the way they're reading these dodges and anticipating the battle boots, especially for the ledge guard, have been really impressive. Now they're ledge guarding themselves. They're going for the chip damage again. They're making sure they can cover every base against Lily's boots. But again, the boots, they're cooking a little bit, but off stage, that's another stock down!
Oh my god, Ian! 2 stocks up. You have the whole world available to you right now. You start playing like that, what do you do if you're Lily? How do you come back from that?
That is the $1 million question. Lily has no weapon. Back to the battle boots it is. Ian's gonna keep these Katars like their life, quite literally their tournament life depends on it. And it's just
the thing that worries me for Lily is the larger blast zones of the stage means you can't really get those early KOs as consistently.
No,
that was my whole logic here, where it's you got to be able to close out, but these blast zones are larger.
Ooh. Okay, it's not a flawless game anymore. Lily still has a mountain to climb. Orange on their final stock, their tournament stock in game 5. Ian has the sword. We haven't seen a lot of sword play, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Ian. Potential edge guard. Just wait and see what the movement for Lily will be. Can't anticipate it though.
Oh, wrong way. Wrong way.
Lily has to keep Ian in the air.
Again.
Has to be right below. Go for the recoveries, but no. Options are locked down. It's all down to this. The recovery is out and Ian comes back.
What a set. What a perfect way to end this block too. Game 5. That second stock from Ian, that's going in the highlight reel.
Absolutely. Probably the best stock, at least you and I had seen today.
No, without question.
Oh,
without question. That was, yeah, we got the replay here. That was insane.
Cool. And I mean, Ian went through a journey today. In the last 2 sets that Ian played, an absolute journey. They had gone against Piox a little bit earlier, and they faltered a little bit, but they were able to find those comeback potentials. They found a lot of those micro adjustments. They learned to play much more aggressive, and what most importantly, I think, is that Ian was able to play around spacing and punish spacing more aggressively than I think we've seen anybody else today.